You got spare game codes or any digital goods? There is a place you can sell them in less than 1 minute. Watch. Go to G2A.com. Click Start Selling. Fast login. Go to My Account and click on Selling tab. Sell new item. Enter name, code, set a price. And done. G2A.com Digital Marketplace. Global selling simplified.
Alright guys, hello and welcome back to Nip Gaming TV. Hopefully any issues will have been ironed out now. And talking about issues, XPC definitely have some, especially based off of what we saw on Cash. As I said earlier on, go show some love to our sponsors. We've got Twitch, eGaming Bets, Steel Series and G2A. Should be able to see URLs to go and visit those sponsors on the bottom left of your screen. And of course, go show some love to GOCL, Go Champions League. We've got an amazing $50,000 prize pool for these teams, with some amazing teams as well, like Virtus Pro, like Natus Vincere, some of the world's best Counter-Strike Global Offensive teams competing in this league. It wouldn't be possible without GOCL, so go show them some love. Go like them on Facebook, follow them on Twitter. Small bonus for you, they do a lot of skin giveaways as well. So if you go follow them on Twitter, I'm sure that you might be very soon in with an amazing chance to give yourself an Asimov of your own. But anyways, we're still waiting for the knife round. I was told that it should be going live very, very soon. Let me know if you need any volume levels changed, guys. Just a quick update from the admin. Alright, just got word that we're almost ready to go. My predictions, well, when we consider the fact that Cash was XPC's map of choice, they look falling on that. I've seen Penta play Mirage before, I know how much they love Mirage, the old set-piece style of play. Something the Germans were amazing at doing back in 1.6 and CS Source, and we even see God B utilise it a lot in mouse sports. It really is something, or a style of play that you associate with Germans. But anyways, XPC Gaming are doing a world of good to win this knife round and get to start on the more favoured CT side. Realistically speaking, when you are on the CT side, you're looking for at least 9 rounds. You want to at least go into second half 9-6 up, but if you do end up at 9-6 going into your T side, you pretty much have to win the pistol round, otherwise it's going to be incredibly tough if you end up losing your first gun round. But as things stand, yep, there it is, confirmed. It is going to be the Germans to win the knife round, making it look easy with all them karambits and so forth, and no surprise that they've only gone and decided to switch over to that more favoured CT side. Really does make your life a lot easier when you are on the terrorist side on Mirage, if you do win your pistol and capitalise on the next two, because when you're on that terrorist side you're only really expecting 4 or 5 rounds. If you get 6, then you know it's considered a godlike T side most of the time, particularly teams of this calibre. So if XPC do manage to win their T pistol, hopefully they don't fluff it up the same way that they did on Cash. They can storm into an early 3-0 lead, and even if they do lose the first gun round, they should have enough money to buy because of winning 3 consecutive rounds after winning the pistol, and or as a result rather of winning the pistol, and they should be able to try and capitalise on the fact that the CTs, should they lose round number 5, could get forced back onto only Pistons themselves. But of course, most importantly, XPC to storm into an early 3-0 lead. Let's see whether they can do it. It'll make their life a lot easier later on. But Penta, oh my god, phenomenal play from Tabson with that USPS. And Seminta, poor old Seminta. It's not the first time we see him left all alone, is it? With the Rec 9. Gets one flag. He's getting hunted down and will get done from behind. And there we have it, ladies and gents. 1-0 to Penta Esports. XPC, they had a chance to storm into that early 3-0 lead. It honestly makes your life so much easier. It gives you a small barrier to work with. It gives you so much more breathing space. When you do manage to find yourself 3-0 up so early on. But I don't think XPC are going to be able to do it. No one heading over towards the B-bomb site. The mass majority of men, pretty much all the men, over towards the A-bomb site. 4 outside the A-bomb site. Zello in Palace. All by himself. That nade from Crystal could deal damage onto Seminta, and it does. I love that nade. It lands on top of the person who's just stood on the little edge. He's in that position to lob smokes over. It's a nice smoke from the CTs. You can just see through it towards the bottom right. That's what the CTs are aiming for. Put that smoke down, block off the T's vision, but utilise it yourself when you've got the upper ground. And, well, unfortunately, XPC, despite the fact they've got armour, they're going to run straight into Strugs and Co. And it's an absolute massacre on the A-bomb site. Wasn't really expecting less. Penta Sports now really starting to flex their German pecs. They're on their favourite map. But let's not get too overexcited just yet. If XPC do somehow manage to miraculously win this, we will be going to overpass. Let's quickly change the scoreboard at the top. Apologies about that. Team swap back to the 9th round. But the best that XPC can really hope for right now is a bomb plant to give him a small economical boost going into the next round. And it doesn't even seem like Penta are going to allow them to do that. Strugs' nade blowing up Seminati. And this is now XPC's chance to shine. They've got the AK-47, so we need to bear in mind that Tassin and Tabson both have FAMASs. So pretty obvious that XPC are in a position to try and utilise these AK-47s. The fact that they are a one-shot headshot, it's just a case of whether they can. What they need to be careful not to do is to lose that man first and then give away one of those AK-47s. So much pressure being applied at mid control, so crucial on Mirage. Prevent the team from being able to push features short from mid to connector, from being able to surround the defending CTs on both bomb sites. Tabson is looking to chime in with an up frag of his own, gets the wallbang straight onto Starkill. And with Strugs flanking from behind, for me, there's only going to be one winner for this round. Penta, they got this in the bag, and Strugs will only go and confirm that. 3-0 will turn into 4-0. And the Germans really looking healthy right now, both on the scoreboard and financially as well. The fact that XPC planted though does mean that they can still mount up these AK-47s. I'm very surprised that we haven't seen some of them actually go for Galils and opt to buy up more smokes. Mirage is one of those maps where when you do enter, at least the A-bomb site, so many areas, so many corners, hiding spots, and you can try and cover off. Oh, Remkes, I thought he was a dead man, but he still somehow manages to get the headshot onto Spinny. Frags are exchanged at mid. Seminte drops Strugs, and now the Romanians finally have an advantage. I think Tassin may have spotted that terrorist plane in Delpan. I think he has. He's going to re-peek it, he's going to molly it, but he doesn't actually realise that the players run away. Molotov will go to waste, but Tabson doesn't care. He's just going to easily win these 1 versus 1 battles, mow down both of the Romanians. And right when it seems like Penta Esports are finally going to lose a round, one of their players works a Moe and a magic out the bag like that, And in the blink of an eye, Penta Esports are looking like the favourites to suddenly win this round, especially with them not just being a man up, but being on the more favoured CT side. No smokes here for XPC to sort of try and block off Tabson, and with only 25 seconds to go, it's only a matter of time until Penta realise where the terrorists are headed. There's Tabson in the right place at the right time. He will lose that AWP, but Crystal and Tassin are hot on Seminte's tail, and he's going to have to pull off an amazing clutch if he's going to do this, but he is being burnt alive. Seminte dropped one, got another, but Crystal manages to salvage the round just about. He's looking for that AWP of Tabson. Can he find it? He spots it. He has a defuse kit. He has more than enough time to defuse that bomb. And Penta Sports, that round was close, really close, but they still managed to rack up the amount of rounds on the board that they've got to 5 rounds. And XPC Gaming's round loss bonus is starting to build. They planted the bomb as well. They've got a bit more to work with this round than they did in the last. But still, even if they win the next round, it's not going to mean much. Penta winning 5 rounds in a row. They've built up so much of a strong economy. And as you can see, Penta Sports, they really feel at home at the moment. Sure, Mirage doesn't really look like it's German, but the way these Penta guys are playing on it, they definitely are making it look like it's in Germany. Zello's going to get killed by Strugs. They're peeking one by one here, Penta, without a care in the world. Pulling off these easy frags. And what I love here is Tassin's actually rotated all the way out of B. XPC have no idea. They didn't leave anyone watching towards the B side of the map. Seminte got fragged, but it's almost like the call didn't even come into Akron to turn around and realise, hey dude, there's someone flanking you from behind, turn around and get the frag. Even if you aren't going to win the round, you can at least force him into buying up an M4 again. But no, instead he keeps his back turned towards that area and gets killed. And with 40 seconds on the clock in a 4 versus 1, they know exactly where the Canadian is hiding. He gets a headshot. He will get mowed down eventually. Feel like Penta Sports could have perhaps not lost as many men as they did, but they're not really going to care. Financially, they're rich. Richer than half the sheikhs in Dubai. Meanwhile, XPC have to settle with only Tech 9s. They didn't plant the bomb. And only Remkes opted to go for armor. And I hate to say it, I really do, but this has been so one-sided so far. I mean, I've got my fingers crossed right now that the Romanians are going to show us sort of something else, something new, but it doesn't seem like it's going to come. Penta Esports, they expected this. They knew that their opponents, having not planted the bomb, that the economy was going to be in tatters. And Crystal goes massive with the AWP, and Tassin and Strugs, well, they get kills like that on a day-to-day basis. It's bog standard stuff for them. And XPC Gaming, having ecoed the last round, have enough money to buy up now. Still not the end of the world, but if they really are going to try and change their fortunes around on this T side, like I said earlier on, for me they need at least 4 rounds and then go into their CT side and win the first 3 after winning the pistol. Anything less than that for me, this will get really, really messy in favour of Penta. And we see the way that Penta are playing. It's almost like they're playing matchmaking without a care in the world, which is straight up mid, getting so much information. They may have left them a bit weak on the A bomb site though, but because they're a mid, they can still rotate into connect, and no one's actually at mid for the T's to prevent rotations and flanks coming in. Remke's hiding just behind the ticket booth. He's going to push it through the smoke. He's going to spray down Strugs, and is this finally going to be a round for XPC? Let's wait and see. It's 3 versus 2. It's now 2 versus 2. As Tassin leads the charge. Both these XPC players are so low on HP, and Tassin, oh my god, he's going to burn the Romanian alive, but he's not going to get the frag in the end. And they just dodge in and dive at each other, sprays and prays, gets the kill. He does have a defuse kit, and he will win the round. XPC losing a 2 versus 1. And it just makes you wonder, what in the name of Gaben do XPC have to do to miraculously finally get around on the board? Bomb plant achieved. Round loss bonus. XPC. Come on. Prove all the haters wrong. Sending people towards B. The problem is he's just made so much noise that Tassin knows exactly what's coming. They're just holding a crossfire and... No, this is like watching... PNG stuff, this. I said earlier on that for me, XPC had no choice. And at the moment, you can't help but feel Akron. It's just denying the inevitable. Penta trying to wallbang this player all over the place. And they will hunt him down. They've got the bomb at their disposal. In a blink of an eye, Spiddy will land a headshot onto Akron. And XPC Gaming, well, almost like non-existent gaming, because we've really not seen them do much here on Mirage. There were points on Cash where they looked okay. On Mirage, they really haven't even bothered to show up. It's quite disappointing. Crystal's gonna miss that AWP shot. Doubt was gonna be too disappointed just yet though. Penta Esports with 9 rounds on the board. They've got to be careful though, because Akron has finally made his way underground. That'll allow him to get the frag onto the line connector, and he gets the kill onto the person playing off short as well. This is hopefully a sign of things to come from XPC. This is what we're accustomed to seeing from them most of the time. Nice shot from Akron, but Spiddy returns it. But still, in a 2 versus 2, the CTs are forced to split up between these 2 bomb sites. XPC need to fall back and pick up this bomb from outside of B. But on paper, this should be easier for the Bs than it is for the CTs. But judging by how things have gone for the Romanians so far, I'm not putting my money on it. Tassin's probably saying Dankeschön to that XPC player, threw that nade straight into window, and it gave him a free Dragon Lore AWP. And well, I can't help but think that Tassin probably wouldn't have peeked the top left of mid if that AWP didn't actually come flying towards him. So, feel sorry a bit for the XPC players, but with only 10 or 15 or so seconds to actually go at that point, it makes you wonder where were XPC actually going to go. Were they going to finally try and hit one of these 2 bomb sites? What were they still doing at the top of mid? But anyways, guys, go show some love to our sponsors, Twitch, eGaming Bet, SteelSeries, and G2A. Show some love to Go Champions League as well. On the bottom right hand corner, you can follow them on VK, Facebook and Twitter. They do a lot of skin giveaways, so go and follow them, show them some love. And of course, don't forget to follow us here on Nip Gaming TV. Just click the purple button. Completely free. This will be helping us out a lot. But hello, Akron's going to say thank you very much. He picks up that AK-47, but Spiddy straight through the smoke. Let's see some Vax spam in the chat, guys. Preventing the bomb from getting planted. And I said it was a massacre early on the A-bomb site, but it just re-happened again, and this has been a disastrous map overall for XPC. As far as I'm concerned, you know, you can never say never in Counter-Strike, but they've probably lost it already. Zello's finally opted to go for the AWP, so I'm interested in seeing where he decides to take it. It looks like he's going to try and take it to mid and take on Crystal. So it's the battle of the AWPers, but Crystal straight through the smoke in true German fashion. On to Saminte, who's actually the player providing the boost for Zello. Thompson going aggressive, straight out of connector. Starkiller finds himself completely isolated at the bottom of mid. And XPC Gaming, the Romanians falling like absolute flies. Crystal realises there is a player hiding in Get Right. He will eat him up for lunch. He will get a second and his 3rd overall for the round. In Spiddy, he's one of the A players, pushed straight through A ramp, realised it was completely clear. Got the information, nothing's going to be on A. That's why Penta put most of their men towards mid and towards B. That's why they rotated them around like that. And it was only Crystal left towards the A bomb site, playing it very passively from CT spawn all by himself. Congratulations, Zello. Gets the entry. So does Remkes. And now it's 5 versus 2. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, surely there's not going to be a way that XPC can let this one slip that they have done. Saminte looking to change that around. Akron, I believe it is, with a smoke who will... Yep, there it is. Smoke off CT Spawn. That confirms the plant, and it's a nice plant. It's actually planted for main, hence why XPC have Zello playing in connector. I'm not sure if it's the ideal position for Saminte and Remke. Connector does get killed off. Strugs is just on top of the ticket booth. He will spray with that M4A1S. Will drop Akron. And the second time his player and connector goes down, it's going to be tough. If they manage to put this smoke down, which they will do, it will block the person who's trying to defend the planted bomb from a ramp. And he's not even going to peek. He finally does peek. It was Remkes, but he's far too late. And Penta, are we going to see a 15-0? XPC just haven't shown up whatsoever here on Mirage. They'll have a lot of explaining to do to the people who have put skins on them. But it's nice to see that Penta conserved so many smoke grenades. Didn't waste all of them at the start of the round, because that smoke that blocked off Rentez, who was hiding towards a ramp, that's what allowed the Penta Sports player to get the bomb defused as the other person did. Really nice, simply yet effective play coming out from the Germans. Even though I feel quite confident that this isn't Penta at their best. You can tell from the style of play which they're competing at. They're just trying to have a bit of fun. XPC, I feel like they're throwing all their eggs in one basket a lot of the time. Hence why Penta, both here and on Cash, have been able to flank them so easily and get behind them. And get all the intel on whereabouts they are set up and where they have players and where they don't have players, and rotate more men accordingly. XPC, though, as a result of Penta going far too aggressive, are finally able to take advantage of that, make Penta pay the price, and Tassin will get blown to smithereens. And finally, the Romanians will enter the scoreboard. Welcome to the scoreboard, XPC. So Akron with the smoke towards window room. Crystal, well, he's got balls of steel as we've seen earlier on. Flash going straight over. It's even going to be his right hand man in Strugs to go aggressive off short as well. He will spray down Saminte coming from underground. Didn't check above him, paid the price. Remkes in upper ups will have to pay the price for being complacent as well. And XPC once again not really able to put their foot down on this map. Even if they were to make this 13-2, you can't help but think that this is Penta's game to lose at this point, that it's almost near impossible for Penta to let this one slip. I mean, we're talking about a potential 13-14 rounds on the CT side of Mirage. And now it's a waiting game for the Germans. Try and figure out where the Romanians are heading. Obviously we have radar, we can see that big red bomb heading straight towards the A-bomb site, and Penta, yep, they realised with 30 seconds to go that it has to be a full commitment, but these Romanian players are running in one by one. It's just not good enough, and they will get completely mowed down, running straight into the crosshairs of the more than awake, the more and ready Penta Sports players. And essentially Penta Sports could win this second map and win the game 2-0 overall just by winning this first T-pistol. Win the T-pistol, capitalise on that next round because you do have the financial advantage, and then before you know it, you've only gone and won Mirage, your own map pick 16-1. And I hate to say it, but with XPC on the P2000s and USPs, I don't fancy him. What I do find interesting though is Penta Sports all opted to buy up armour. Smitty as well going for the Zeus. We saw him get a kill with it on Cash. But we can see why they opted to go for armor. They're storming straight down mid, and there's little to no resistance until they meet Aqua on short. Kills being traded left, right, and centre all over the place at mid. Spitty was on short. He's going to go and face the A bomb site. Gets one, looking to get a complete overkill onto the guy playing off short. Tabson's going to wait patiently in CT spawn. Lovely crisp headshot from him. Can Ramkes turn this into a 1 versus 1? He can. And with Tabson bleeding internally with only 24 points of health, all Remkes needs is one chest shot, and he will get that chest shot to clutch. 2 versus 1. The game's not over just yet. XPC still just about hanging in there. But still, they've got a very, very steep hill to climb. And I guess it doesn't really help that one of their players was just on the floor. Did you guys catch that? New animations. Volvo Plus. He was lying down on the floor and just moving around. You guys see that left of the screen? But anyways, Penta Sports buying up armor, buying up these Rec 9s and P250s, looking to avenge what occurred in the last round. Bit of placement there. Should have really checked the right hand side as soon as Spitty was boosted up. This being a CT-sided map, regardless of how dominant Penta have been so far. I still think the fact that XPC have 2 FAMASs, have 2 submachine guns, it should just about end up being enough to see them make this 14-3. Crystal's managed to creep his way onto short, through to Whorehouse, and now he's... Is he heading to jungle, or is he just going to wait for a potential rotation to come from B? Oh, he's in a great position, but I think the CTs may have spotted him. The bomb has gone down on the A bomb site, though, and Acro knows what's coming. He's going to head straight towards Struggs, who's very low on HP. He will face him. He will just about get the frag. And now the ball's in the court of Penta. Bomb has been planted. There's no reason to face here from either of the players. Play this cool, calm, and collected. You planted the bomb. Find those boxes. Wait for one of the CTs to face, wait for the other to defuse, and kill him the second he starts defusing the bomb. And I'm not even sure whether XPC are going to have enough time. I think Ramkes tried to defuse it there. Not sure whether he'd have had enough time. I don't know. Didn't have much of a choice really. And the XCS Sourceman in Crystal will get the kill. And it's been a one-sided game so far. Not really an exciting game to watch. Penta Sports don't even look like they've given it their all. And I wish I could say it was different for Cash, because Cash won XPC's choice of map, but unfortunately I can't. They're a bit dreadful on that as well. AK-47 running off left, right and centre. Remkes last man standing, not standing anymore, ladies and gents. That's going to be it from us. 2-0 overall. Congratulations to those who put their money on Penta Esports. And don't forget to follow the channel. Go show some love to Twitch, eGaming Bets, SteelSeries and G2A. And thanks for watching.